Welcome back yet again, guys. This is Desktop Strategist, although you're probably getting bored of hearing that. And they have here the PZ38 in A today. It's technically the PZ38T in A, but it's just called the PZ38 in A. Now, this is the real scout of this line before you get to the PZ4. It's got a very nice speed limit of 62 kilometers because while it adds about 2.5 tons. It has much higher engine power. It's got almost 100 horsepower more than the PZ38T, and it's got about 50 more horsepower than the PZ35T. And that extra weight comes from the fact that they added about 25 millimeters of armor on this and this. And then they also added 10 millimeters of armor here. But then they figured, why should we put armor on the rear of the tank? Whenever something hits it, it's going to go through anyways. So they took off some armor here to save some weight. And they left about 10 so that you couldn't go through it with a bullet. You know, bullet fired from a small arms fire. And yeah, they basically just did that. So if anything hits it in the rear, I mean, obviously it's going to go through. But yeah, and so the shell damage is actually, I said it's about the same, but the more I look at it, it's actually, yeah, the shell damage on this is better, but I also said that the penetration was the same, when I'm actually wrong there. The penetration on this one is actually a little bit better. They add about 6 millimeters of penetration with this L60. I just know it as the 50 millimeter because it was called the 50 millimeter when I was still grinding up through this tank. But yeah, this is a little scout tank, and we're going to go ahead and take her into a match. Now, the other two tanks got pretty good matchmaking, even though they were light tanks. Wow. I've just been proven wrong here, guys. I just got Tier 4 matchmaking, even though I was about to tell you that this thing is prone to getting Tier 8 matchmaking. Well, I guess I'll probably get to showcase the tank more in a low-tier match like this than against something like a T-34 or an IS-3. So, yeah, let's see. Over on the other team, they've got a few TDs. One heavy tank. Yeah, personally, I'll just say that I think the DW2, as much as I don't like it, is better than the B1 still. The B1 has never been a tank that I've really liked, but I do like shooting at them. And with a tank with this much penetration in this gun, I shouldn't have too much of a problem doing that. As you can see, this tank has about a 3.10 second reload right now, probably because my crew is not 100%. It'll probably go down to a 2 point something if you get up to 100% crew. And if you add a gun rammer, I'm pretty sure these things have gun rammers. You probably don't need a gun rammer with a gun like this. It's already pretty fast. It's got good damage, good penetration, all the good stuff, you know? Alright, so we can see that that I keep on getting that mixed up. That Martyr 38 in A from here. Let's see if we can put a shot in. Oh. Or I guess we're not gonna because one of our guys decided that he wanted to go that way. So, and he was not going to be stopped. Oop. Probably wasted my time trying to hit this guy, because he just went and died. Oop, there goes one of our TDs, so we're going to get back here a little ways. So as you can see, we're still going about 30 kilometers an hour up this hill, because this is a pretty fast tank, and it's got good armor for its tier. If you slant the armor, then you'll probably find that you're bouncing a lot, actually. So we're going to go ahead and go over this rise a little bit, say hello to this guy, give him a shell, back off a little bit so that the artillery doesn't pound us, because they do have a Tier 4 already over there. We got to be careful with that. There he is again. Go ahead and start shooting at him. Oh, he missed. It looks like this next shot we're going to be able to kill him, which is good. One less tank that we have to worry about on the enemy team. Not going to have to worry about that Jihad. It's got a little bit of armor, but we should be able to go through it. And not to mention, we've got a tank here called the Matilda. Now, that thing is very powerful if you can get it into a Tier 4 match. Oh, but it looks like we've got guys over on our rear, so I'm actually going to have to turn around and go support the rear end. because I'm one of the fastest tanks in this team, and so it's probably better that I do. Not to mention, with the Matilda up there, our guys should be just about fine. Oh, wait, the Matilda's dead. Well, then, that's not looking too good right there. But we're going to go back here, and we're going to try and save our arty. But we're probably going to end up being a little bit too late, sadly. Or I guess our arty's not going to need saving. He just kind of popped that guy. Well, oh, we still got another guy coming up on him. This one's a tier 4. He went for the ram kill, it looks like. Alright then. Gonna have to get eyes on him first. I'll go ahead and go up to him. As you can see, our guys up on the hill kind of all died, which leaves me alone with only a couple of other guys here. I'm gonna go and try and keep this Covenanter up off of their rear. Alright, so we were able to take out that Covenanter, but it looks like we've got the entire enemy team just kind of coming up on us. Ooh, bounce, that's not good. Yeah. Well, I said I was going to be able to showcase the tank's abilities, but as you can see, I kind of got myself blown up. Well, that's going to be all for this video. You got enough with that PZ35T. That's 15 minutes of video time over there. Here we've got about 7 minutes, and with the other one we've got 9 minutes. It's going to be pretty long uploads today. I'll probably have to be uploading all day just to be able to get them all up. And so yeah, that's going to be all for today. And next time that I bring you here, or that you come here, we're going to be looking at the PZ4 and the PZ5 maybe, and then the tank between them that I know of. This is going to be the way I went up it. So we'll be looking at the VK3601. Now, as you can see, there's no longer a way to get from the VK3601 to the Panther, but I don't have the Tiger researched, and so that's going to be a little bit weird. So I'm basically going to get the VK3601 and the Panther, and I'm going to show you guys how that works. The week after that, we're going to be doing the Panther 2, and then we'll do the E50, and then we'll do the E50M, the tank that I have in my garage right now, the tier 10 of the line. Or who knows, we might even try a different tank. But that's going to be all for now, guys. I'll see you next week.